Okay. The question that they always posed to us when they talked about martyrdom and how cool it would be to die for Jesus when we were in youth group was if someone had a gun to your head and said, do you believe in Jesus, yes or no?
Right.
You're supposed to say yes and then get your brains blown out.
Correct.
Okay. I call BS.
Okay.
Because that's stupid. So,
okay.
What say ye?
All right. Well, to me, all right. I remember actually in theology school.
Okay.
All right. So you're not the only one calling BS on this.
Good.
Right. So I remember in theology school, I was with a group of other students, and we were talking about this very topic. And I don't remember what led to the conversation. I think we were doing some kind of...
For some reason, this question is a conversation that happened so much when I was growing up.
Yeah. I don't know. And so, because I've never as a pastor, or even when I was a youth pastor, I've never been like, oh yeah, martyrdom's so cool. I've just always no.
Except when you wanted to die and wherever you went.
Yeah, but I didn't. Well, I wasn't sitting around going, hey, I may die today. Watch this. This is going to be awesome. I wasn't doing that. It was just
I don't believe you.
It was dude, I had a wife and kids.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was very much aware of what I was getting myself into.
It's easier to martyr yourself when you're a single guy.
100%.
Yeah.
And I don't say martyr yourself, but
this question.
Willing to throw yourself into a situation that can lend to it more easily. Sure. And so, but I think in this question, so this group of students in theology school, we were talking about it, and I think we were studying different countries and Christianity in those countries, something like that. And the idea of martyrdom came up because people were being killed for their faith, And so then when we started asking, I think someone just said out loud, oh, I wouldn't do that. So they were they were in theology school, being prepared to be a pastor. And they were like, no, if someone asked me to deny Jesus or die, they were like, I'm denying Jesus. Mm-hmm. I'm going to live and believe that he'll just forgive me. Right.
Yeah.
That was their premise.
Or not care at all.
Right.
Why does he care?
Okay. So in light of that, I'll be honest with you, it kind of got in my crawl a little bit. That was their response. Because I understand that every one of us we've never been faced with it, right? It's not even a real option at this point. And, if we're here in America, the chances of it happening are just so unbelievably microscopically slim, right?
Right.
And so it is much, we're talking about an abstract question in a lot of ways. If this happens, what would you do? And I guess I would at least hope that on the abstract, we would go, no, we're going to say, yes, we believe in Jesus. We will confess that, even if that means death. Because if I'm going into it, now, I don't know what would actually happen if someone's got a gun to my head, right?
Right.
But I would hope that I would have the guts, the nerve to be able to say, no, I will not deny Jesus, right? But if I've just already written that off as an option, I'm folding like a deck of cards, and so, or a house of cards. All right, here's why I think that we should not deny Jesus. Okay?
Okay.
All right. In light of this specific context.
Okay.
So, in responding to the call of Jesus, all right, we confess that we will deny ourselves, that we will take up our cross, and that we will follow him. Okay. All right. And then we're told that it's better to lose our life. Okay. And gain our soul, or our soul be with the Lord, right? That's better than to gain the whole world and to lose our soul. And so, in other words, it's better to lose our life. And in imitating Jesus, this is exactly what he did. He laid down his life for us.
When he was asked if he was... That's the only thing I thought of when I was writing this question.
Yeah.
When he was asked if he was God, he said, yeah, I'm God.
Yeah. He says, you said it,
Yeah.
And so...
That's what I'll say.
Yeah.
They're going to say, do you believe in Jesus? You said it.
Right. Well, then you're going to die. Right. And so.
No, it doesn't even answer the question right. That's what I'll do.
Yeah. That's what I'll do. Okay. And so I believe that, in our imitating Jesus, our following Jesus, if he's willing to lay down his life for us, so we should be so for him. And in particular, we're following a tradition of individuals who were willing to lay down their lives for the sake of the gospel,
Okay.
And so, when you look at Stephen and you look at James, in the scriptures, and then you look at all the others that have willingly given their lives for the sake of the gospel. And I just think to deny that would be to be so dishonoring of them, right? But
okay.
So there's that, and then obviously
I'm okay with dishonor.
You're okay. You're okay or with dishonor.
Yeah.
Okay. So all right.
Call your dad a jerk or you die. Dad, you're a jerk. Like, oops.
All right.
Did I spit on you?
No, thank you. Thankfully. All right. So, all right, but let me just get to one more verse here.
Okay.
All right. So
I did ask you that in this question.
Yeah.
Are there any verses that say that I should say yes?
All right. Verse 33 of Matthew chapter 10.
Okay.
Whoever denies me before others, I will also deny him before my Father in heaven.
That's pretty straightforward.
That's pretty straight. I mean, yeah.
Okay, let me ask you all the follow-up questions.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward.
All right, so the next one is...
We're just moving quickly. Yeah.
No.
All right.
I'm asking you all the caveats.
Okay.
All right, so what if the question was, do you believe in Jesus? If you say no, or if you say yes, I'm going to shoot your wife and kids.
I'll still say yes.
That's dumb. Okay.
No, but it's not dumb. It's not dumb. And I'm saying that with my child sitting here in this room.
Yeah.
No, because here's the deal. I know, it's better. I think here's the deal. We value so much this earth and this temporal life.
I understand. Yeah, and I'm coming at this from someone who's said in past episodes that if God killed me now, that'd be great.
Right.
But I was thinking about this, and I was like, well, there's what. When I said that before, I was shirking all my responsibilities as a husband now and a stepdad or whatever I am.
Right.
And it's like, yeah, I guess I got to stay here and do that stuff.
Okay.
But in this scenario, it's like, am I going to say something one way to get around all those responsibilities? Like, it's like a get out of jail free card. It's Christian kryptonite.
Yeah.
It's like... This is how I die. I could go to the third world. We could fly to a third world country right now.
Sure.
I could stand on not third world, wherever Christians are actually persecuted.
Sure.
And be like, I believe in Jesus. And then 50 people would kill me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we could do that right now.
Yeah. We could.
And me.
Yep. We could fly to somewhere in North Africa.
Yes.
The Middle East.
Yep.
Yeah. And it could happen.
And we could do it for Jesus, and that wouldn't be killing ourselves somehow, right?
Yeah. I mean, if you think you're going to go there to actually share the gospel.
Oh yeah.
Right? And that's like your motivation.
Jesus is awesome. You know what I mean? It'd be that easy.
Right. Well,
so this is all stupid. Anyway.
How was this stupid?
Because, so would that be killing myself? If I did that on purpose?
If you did it on purpose, I'm going to go and die.
Yeah.
That's your whole thing.
If I on purpose went to a country where Christians are persecuted, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I've always had this thought in my head.
Okay.
And I don't think I've ever verbalized it out loud, but I mean, this has been a thought in my head since
this is what we're doing.
My 20s.
Okay.
Is that when I'm older, you see where this is going? When I'm older, I've lived my life.
Uh-huh.
I've done my thing. I have thought, would it be better if I just go to another country that I know, or a place or a village where the gospel has not gone, or where it's highly dangerous for the gospel to go? Would it be better if I went to that place to share the gospel, even if it cost me my life?
That's suicide. Is that not considered suicide?
Well, but I'm saying is, I'm willing to go and share the gospel, and if I die, I die.
Yeah.
Right? But it's not like I'm going in there going, all right, I'm going here to die. It's just, I'm willing to, no, it's different.
Tomato.
I'm willing to lay down my life for the sake of the gospel. Because, like, what if I go share the gospel, they don't kill me, they come to know Christ? That's awesome. It's not like I'm sitting there going, oh man, they didn't kill me. You know?
Guess I'm going to have to go somewhere else.
Right. What's the next village on the map?
Yeah, right?
Yeah. You know, so anyway, it's just,
you guys suck. You guys weren't persecuting enough.
No.
Whatever. See you in heaven.
Right.
Anyway, this is dumb.
Okay. It's not.
Okay, so what if someone asked the question and I was like, no? What if I did the thing where I held my fingers behind my back?
Right.
And said no?
You're still denying Jesus.
No, because I held my fingers behind my back.
I don't think that counts, Nate.
Come on.
Yeah.
This is dumb.
This is not dumb.
What if I just went...
You just mumble?
Yeah. What if I acted like a mute? And just didn't answer the question?
They're probably going to shoot you anyway.
Okay. Whatever.
So you're probably going to say yes.
So you would get your kids killed and I would try to... Okay. What if I could kill them first without answering the question?
Okay. So, like...
Someone's got a gun to my head and said, do you believe in Jesus?
Right.
But I've got a bigger gun.
Yeah.
In the front of my pants. And I could pull it out real quick and shoot them before they shoot me.
Self-defense.
But I never answered the question. Or do I have to do the...
Self-defense.
Or do I have to do the quippy thing, like in the action movies, where after I kill them, I'm like,
oh, yeah.
Yes!
The answer was yes. Yeah, I mean, I think if you can defend yourself, okay, go for it.
All right, fine. Okay. So then, yeah, the real question after that is, why is hurting God's feelings so important that I not do in a situation where I could die or my family could die?
Right.
Like, so, why couldn't in the Bible him just say, yeah, like, I don't care. I can take it. I'm God.
Right.
Like,
right. But okay. So a couple things on this one though.
Okay.
So number one, it's not like you're like the idea of hurting God's feelings. That's not it. It's the fact that we've come in to this, like, I think here's, I guess what I'm saying, going into the moment, because none of us know how we're going to actually respond in the moment. Right. Like, I don't think most of us have a clue of that until you're there.
Oh,
okay?
well, I know.
All right. Well, yeah, you've already decided. But I guess what I'm saying is, like, so I would hope going into it that we're saying, God, I want to follow you all the way to the point of death. Okay?
Okay.
And then and then when that moment happens, I hope I have the nerve, I hope I have the conviction, the faith to say, yes, I follow Jesus. Okay? And then but then you're at that point and you don't, right? And you deny Christ. Okay? Am I saying that there's no forgiveness for you? No, I'm not saying that.
Okay.
Because again, it's one thing for me to sit here in Georgia and
comfy America,
right, and
where
make
there's
these
no persecution,
right,
and
make these statements, right.
Yeah.
I mean, so everything I'm talking about is in this abstract hypothetical, and so I just feel like,
what if they were going to nuke the Earth? What if you were on the Death Star?
So now we're bringing Star Wars into this. I don't even know where to go.
You
with
wouldn't
this
even say Dantooine.
No.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Darth Vader's like, do you believe in Jesus, yes or no? And if not, I'm blowing up Alderaan. And
right.
you wouldn't say Dantooine.
Talking about answers not making sense in the question. That would be that. And then we got Darth Vader in the equation. Like, now this is so good off the rails.
Whatever. I'm just trying to figure it out.
I know.
I don't like this at all.
Jesus was willing to die for us.